What's good, man? We ain't got time for no intro. We gonna get straight into it, man. Lil Durk has been booked in Broward County, Florida, man. He's being booked for murder for hire, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember that situation in California with Quando Rondo and his cousin being killed. They are pinning that on him. And honestly, I blame the internet for this. Cause everybody like in the comments, slide for Von this, slide for Von that. You get what I'm saying? It's a lose-lose situation. If he slide, you know the boys is already expecting that. And if he don't, he loses reputation in the rap industry. So you lose either way. I hope this is not the end of his career, but you know when the Fed's on, you never know what could happen in the courtroom. So with no further ado, we're gonna jump right into this video.
Lil Durk has been arrested, and it's really bad news for Durk. Folks, listen up, bruh. Lil Durk is gonna spend the rest of his life in prison.
They ask me where I'ma be in 10 years, shit, I say the feds.
And if you want to know why, keep watching this video. So by now, we know that OTF members were just recently indicted today for the murder of Quando Rondo's cousin, Little Pop.
If you can't get the then you better get his guy.
They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying Slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, that song is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all are, bruh. Y'all be putting like, you know what I mean? If he don't do it, y'all gonna stop buying his music. Like y'all trolling too hard. Like the internet crazy.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV.
For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car.
You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why.
23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died.
Now, the members who were indicted for this murder, that's currently indicted, because there are more indictments to come. The members who are currently indicted are Kayvon London Grant, aka Cuz, aka Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, aka OTFDD, Keith Jones, aka Flocka, David Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, and Asai Houston, aka OTF Boogie. On August 18th, Quando Rondo landed in LA with his team. His sister was with him, his cousin Lil
Yeah, I
Pop was
remember
with him,
that.
and they was having a grand old time. Now, when Quando Rondo first landed in LA, he did the age-old tradition in hip hop, which is tap in. Now, Quando Rondo has affiliation to a Crip set in LA. So when Quando Rondo got to LA, he tapped in. Now, who he tapped in with, we don't know, but it's not out of the ordinary to tap in with your own gang who is in the city that you're currently in. So Quando Rondo tapped in. And
Makes sense.
magically after Quando Rondo tapped in, Lil Durk and them had his drop in his location and what hotel he was staying at. Now, it's still unclear how OTF got Quando Rondo exact location, hotel, and itinerary. Maybe it's a coincidence that they got it immediately after he tapped in with the Crips in LA. Maybe it's a coincidence.
So from this video, dog is saying that that's crazy. If what you portraying it, that's crazy. That's backdoor. They try to backdoor.
But what we do know is shortly after Quando Rondo got back to Savannah, Quando Rondo took to his Instagram to drop his flag and say he no longer messed with the gangs that he was affiliated with because they F with the opposition. Hmm. I
Mm,
want let's not
mm.
ponder on things that we can't figure out.
Even his own gang was picking sides. That's crazy.
Let's move on. Immediately after they found out where Quando Rondo was, they were in a rush to get to LA. They were booking flights immediately, booking private jets, booking cars, booking everything immediately, and recruiting whoever they could recruit to get to LA on go. Now, the reason why they were in such a rush to get to LA was because co conspirator one, who's listed as the head honcho, put out a bounty on Quando Rondo's head because of the conflict that led to King Von being killed. Co-conspirator
Mm.
one is obviously Lil Durk. Lil Durk is the head honcho. Lil Durk is the one who put the bag up after King Von passed away, because he's the one who got the bag to put up. And Lil Durk is the one who authorized the OTF credit cards. Is his label, is his company, and the OTF credit cards were used to book the flights for all the co-conspirators who made their way to LA to murder Quando.
And from the article I read, that's how they arrested him because all his credit cards went back to OTF. That's crazy, bro. Like they watching this man.
Rondo. So they all got to LA. They all hurried and scurried to LA like ants. They got there. They got situated, got their firearms, got their ski masks, got their cars, everything they needed, hotels booked. And they were on the phone communicating in code about meeting up. And they all met up at Quando Rondo's hotel that they knew Quando Rondo was going to stay. Now, they just didn't know Quando Rondo's hotel. They also knew when Quando Rondo was going to leave the hotel and where Quando Rondo was going in his itinerary. So they're in the white BMW. Quando Rondo is obviously in the black Escalade. So they're literally stalking Quando Rondo, following him around, trailing him. Now, Quando Rondo is either very dumb, very stupid, or he hasn't been a street dude for too long, right? Because usually, if I see a vehicle trailing me, and I'm a civilian, but if a
You're
vehicle
supposed
is
to make two
trailing me,
rights. You're supposed to make two rights to see if somebody behind you.
I don't care if it's for 2 blocks, bro. Right? This is when I put the 4 right turns to a test, right? Or 3 right turns to a test. Because if I make 3 right turns and you're
Or
still
three.
behind me, bro, well,
Don't matter.
then you're following me because we just went in a. But Quando Rondo wasn't paying attention, probably in his phone talking to the host, and he missed it. So when Quando Rondo and them got to the gas station, probably looking for some gas, some Zaza, all right, a Swisher, you know, they got there, they parked. And then when they parked now, the OTF members parked in the alleyway, hopped out, and started busting at Quando Rondo. Now, Quando Rondo was inside the vehicle. His homie was out the vehicle. So his homie got hit, but Quando Rondo fortunately didn't get hit. So OTF members essentially missed their man. They got Quando Rondo's cousin, but they missed Quando Rondo and didn't really take out Quando
Mm,
Rondo. Now,
crazy.
afterwards, they went to a food spot to speak about exactly how the money is going to be paid out, how it's going to be divided, and who's getting what. And after this dinner, they all went back to Chicago. They all left immediately and went back to Chicago. Now, Lil Durk was in the clean, right? There was nothing tying Lil Durk to this other than the OTF credit cards. And Lil Durk made sure to let them boys know, hey, bruh, when you book it on plane tickets, bruh, even though you're using the OTF credit cards, do not book those tickets using any name that I'm associated to. Now, the reason why we know co-conspirator
Makes
one,
sense.
aka Lil Durk, why he told that to co-conspirator three, the unidentified co-conspirator who's probably cooperating, the reason why he told that person that was because that person was who booked the private jet for OTFD. And Dirk is making that person know, hey, bro, don't book that private jet under my name, my family name, or anybody associated with me, bro. Keep me completely out of this 100%. So when everybody got back, OTFDD was who received the payments, and he's the one who was tasked with making sure everybody got paid and everybody was settled. So Lil Durk don't get involved, and Lil Durk can be completely out of this. The plan almost worked, but like most empires that fall, bruh, niggas started snitching. And that
Dang.
takes us to our guy called OTF Jam. OTF Jam was arrested at 17 years old for an attempted murder, and he spent 12 years in prison and got out March of 2022, a couple months before Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pop, was murdered. It's currently unclear exactly what OTF Jam role was in this Lil Pop murder, but what we do know is OTF Jam was affiliated some way, somehow. Now, after the murder, everybody got paid, everybody was good, everybody was having a good old time, and the feds essentially had zero leads. They didn't know where to go, and it felt like they were going to get away with this body. However, March of 2023, a couple months after the Lil Pop murder, March of 2023, OTF Jam was arrested for another gun case, right? An
Uh-oh.
unrelated charge. He was arrested on, on a routine firearm charge. Now, when OTF Jam went to jail in March, OTF Jam said, "Hey, bruh, I'm not about to do another 12 years. I'm tapped out." So the feds came to OTF Jam, had a conversation with him, and after that conversation, the feds had enough to build this RICO against the So OTF after Jam
conspirators
went
that
bad and
killed Lil
told,
Pop.
well, that right there was all the feds needed. And the feds got other people to start telling and start explaining exactly what happened and
Yeah,
who
rounded up
bought
the
the
whole
hits and
gang.
who was there and who took the trip and who paid for the credit cards. And the feds had everything they needed. Now, apparently, Lil Durk wasn't caught by surprise. Lil Durk already knew
Yeah,
that
them boys was
OTF
telling.
Jam had told. As a matter of fact, Lil Durk was expected for everybody to get arrested at his birthday bash concert in Chicago. Like he was expecting for
Oh, that boy a smart man. Okay, he was already prepared for this.
arrest to happen that night. They just didn't happen. Nobody got arrested. The feds probably was gonna wait for the peace treaty to happen, have the whole big moment. The feds probably thought, okay, that's probably too hot. Let's do it another day. And a day or two later, folks got arrested for the murder of Lil Pop. And to be honest, Lil Durk kind of told on himself as well. Lil Durk went on interviews talking about, I don't hear Slap-a-Von no more. I wonder why. Lil Durk sampled Quantarano saying, no, no,
I mean, that don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing.
crying after Lil Pop passed away on same side. Lil Durk is shouting out the California killers and shooters. Yo, Lil Durk calls this on himself. Now, I believe, well, the indictment, I mean, lays it out, bruh. Lil Durk is gonna get indicted as well. It's not a if, is a when. And when he does, man, this is gonna be used as just a lesson, man, to young black men in general, bruh. Ego isn't worth losing your life. Von's ego is why Von punched Quando Rondo, and that
Hmm.
led to Von losing his life. And because Von ego got in his way, Lil Durk is potentially gonna lose his rap career and lose the rest of the time he has left on Earth and have to spend it in a jail cell. Think about it for a second, bruh. Just think about it for a second, bruh. King Von has lost his life. Lil Durk is probably gonna go to jail for the rest of his life. And then five other members are currently indicted, but there's more. Five are currently indicted. So potentially seven people are losing their lives over Quando Rondo. And they're about to do life
Yeah, it's a sad case, man. It's a sad case. Was it worth it? Probably not. But that's what happened when you're in the streets, man. You got certain responsibilities. It's one way in, one way out. You know what I mean? Shit crazy.
in prison. Oh, and they got the wrong person. They ain't even take out Quando Rondo. Well, you mean to tell me that Quando Rondo agitation, Quando Rondo dissing, Quando Rondo being a pest is worth us losing King Von and Lil Durk? Oh, it's just dumb. Now, Dirk, man, good luck. All right. Now, I heard right that the Muslims, all right, have it good in prison. So, Dirk should be good. All right.
This
Now,
man
Dirk, hey, bro,
funny. This man funny for that. Talking about the Muslims got it good in prison. You crazy as hell for that.
please, bro, don't send the goons and the wolves to come and kill me again, bro. You feel me? The last time I spoke on Dirk, bro, Dirk had two goons at the No Jumper store in LA on Melrose looking for Flocko. We have it on camera. That's a fact. So, hey, bro, I'm just a
What?
journalist, homie. Please don't send the wolves to come and get me again, bro. You feel me? Hey, bro, because I'm not Quando, bro. Listen, I'm snitching day one. Y'all let me know in the comment
This
section,
man
bro. What do you guys think,
crazy.
man? Do you guys feel like Dirk is gonna go to jail over this? Let me know.
That's crazy. But damn, bro, we done lost our playlist. You get what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, man, I blame y'all internet folks, man. y'all be trolling too hard, and people be reading it, man. Y'all be thinking these rappers don't be reading it, man. They be reading this stuff, bro. But anyway, man, that's the end of the video. Hope y'all liked it, and shit, we gonna see what's going on in the future. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to sit back and wait. All right, out.